All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining us this morning. My name is Fausto Nadarelli. I'm the Director of the Windsor Border Initiatives Implementation Group for the Ontario Ministry of Transportation. I'm your host this morning. We're very happy to have you here this morning, representatives of both the public and the private sector. Today's announcement is being recorded and will be available for viewing on our YouTube channel, Windsor-Essex Parkway website, for those folks who weren't able to be here today. Many of you have been anticipating today's significant milestone since we met with you last month. At that time, we announced that the Windsor Essex Mobility Group was our preferred proponent to design, build, finance, and maintain Windsor Essex Parkway. Today, after watching the project unfold for many years, I'm pleased to be standing here today to tell you that the Windsor Essex Mobility Group has reached financial close, and we are anticipating the full start of construction this coming summer. With me here today are Garfield Dales, Manager of the Project Delivery Office for MTO's Windsor Border Initiatives Implementation Group, Roger Hamner, who is the Vice President, Civil Infrastructure Delivery for Infrastructure Ontario, and Christina Rivas, who is the Vice President and representing the Windsor Essex Mobility Group. Christina, Roger, and Garfield will provide a project overview, summary of the details of Ontario's agreement with the Windsor Essex Mobility Group. They're going to review project costs, community benefits, partnerships, and anticipated construction timelines. Following their presentation, we'll have a short question and answer period. And at this point, I'm going to call on Garfield Dales to come to the podium and take you through his portion of the presentation for this one.
Thank you, Fausto. Good morning. It's great to see everyone again. I'd like to welcome back members of the public, as well as the private sector and the media, who joined us a little over a month ago regarding the announcement of the preferred proponent team. I'd also like to welcome back members of the Windsor Essex Mobility Group that are here with us today. As Fausto said, we've reached another major milestone in this project. I'm sure you will agree, it's very exciting that these milestones move forward in a very quick manner. I'm going to talk to you this morning about what we're building, the community benefits, and what happens from here with respect to design and construction of the parkway. Roger will then discuss costs, alternative financing and procurement, and next steps. The Windsor-Essex Parkway will be the most significant highway project in Ontario's history. It is Ontario's portion of the end-to-end transportation system, moving people and goods safely and efficiently, and separating local and international traffic. What is unique about the Parkway is how it provides a balance between community benefits and transportation benefits. The Parkway will provide an improved quality of life for residents, international trucks will be taken off of local streets, and the movement of people and goods will be improved. These are the priorities that the community flagged to us early in this study, and these are the critical components of the project that we're happy to say are being delivered by this project. The Parkway will provide 300 acres of green space. Special care has been taken in the design and configuration of the Parkway that allows for this new green space to be integrated with local parks and other natural protected areas. This will create a green corridor with links to existing natural areas. This green space will buffer surrounding communities from the new freeway and provide landscaping opportunities. The design includes 20 kilometers of trails that will encourage healthy living and active transportation. This includes dedicated cycling and walking paths. For the first time, community connections will be provided through tunnel sections of roadway. These tunnel sections will restore long-forgotten natural linkages. Local and international traffic will be separated with service roads to meet community needs. Local travelers will be able to access shops, schools, neighborhoods, and natural areas. Border-bound traffic will no longer have to brake, idle, and accelerate at traffic signals, and noise mitigation measures will be incorporated to further protect residents and the communities along this corridor. Protecting the important ecosystems in Windsor-Essex has been a priority and a focus for us throughout this project. We have been working actively on species at risk mitigation. We've been working in accordance with permits issued under the Endangered Species Act. The Windsor-Essex Parkway will protect and enhance the recovery of species at risk. Kilometers of barrier will keep wildlife off roads. Ecological linkages will be reestablished. We will continue scientific research and transplanting of endangered species. And importantly, we will have a continued commitment to carry on this restoration work after the parkway is built and in operation. This project will boost the local and regional economies through the creation of approximately 12,000 jobs, with the majority right here in Windsor-Essex. And it will attract business to this region. Anyone looking to provide the Windsor Essex Mobility Group with resumes or company information can do so on our website, weparkway.ca. I'd now like to turn the presentation over to Roger Hammond.
Well, thank you very much, Garfield, and good morning, everybody. We're very pleased to announce this morning that on December 15th, we entered into a contract with the Windsor Essex Mobility Group. With this milestone, we expect construction will start next summer, and we expect the parkway to open to traffic in fall 2014. Our contract with the Windsor Essex Mobility Group gives us cost savings and innovation. For example, the Mobility Group is able to complete the parkway 2 years earlier than we expected. Our contract transfers many project risks to the private sector, such as permit risks and approval delays. And it effectively gives MTO a 30-year warranty on the infrastructure that's being built. In addition, there's an incentive for our private sector partners to build in quality, since they have to hand it back to MTO in good condition in 30 years. We don't make any payments until a phase of the parkway is open to traffic, and the lenders will ensure that the Mobility Group stays on budget and on schedule because they expect to be repaid on time. The value of our contract in today's dollars is $1.4 billion. And this includes design and construction of the parkway, the cost of project financing, maintenance of the parkway for 30 years, and repair and renewal to keep it in good condition for the entire 30-year term of the contract. And over the 30-year life of the contract, the future payments will actually add up to $2.2 billion in future dollars, and that's just due to the effect of inflation increasing the costs in the out years. Back in 2008, a preliminary cost estimate of $1.6 billion was developed for planning purposes. Now, unlike our present cost, this estimate was for design and construction only. Today's cost also includes 30 years of routine maintenance for the highway, such as snow removal and pothole repairs. It includes repairs to keep it in good condition for 30 years, such as resurfacing and bridge repairs. And it also includes financing for the project, all in addition to the design and construction. Our contract ensures that the parkway will be delivered on time and on budget. It will comply with the approved EA. It will meet all provincial commitments, and it will be publicly owned and free for all users. We look forward to working with the Windsor Essex Mobility Group in building this important project. And I'd now like to introduce Christina Rivas from the Windsor Essex Mobility Group. Christina?
Thanks for that, Roger. I'd like to start thanking everyone for allowing us to be here today in this presentation. We're very honored to be here with our partner MTO, celebrating the financial close of the Windsor-Essex project. It's been a tough year, but we're now here. We thank everyone for that. And we thank especially the community. You're going to let us be part of you for the next 35 years, and we're very glad to do that. We make the most to make it as soft as possible and for everyone. we're very enthusiastic about partnering with MTO and providing this wonderful highway for the community. We believe that there are a lot of benefits coming out of this project, not only in terms of jobs and opportunities for everyone involved in the community, but also we believe that the economic impact of this big investment in the province, in the region, is going to be enormous. We have already, we're under discussion with the University of Windsor. Bill Anderson is leading a study of the economic impact of this project, and we have a commitment to collaborate with him, providing Bill and his team enough data to come up with an analysis of the economic impact that this big project is going to provide for the region. Local firms have been an important, very, very important asset for the project. Well, when we first started thinking, who would be the best team to partner and be able to build this project, well, we decided to put together ACS, Diona, and Fluor, all three very big companies, worldwide leaders in what they do in terms of development and construction. But we wanted to add to that a local content. I mean, what are we going to do with our local content? And that's when Amico and all other firms came by, and they've been a key element to this project and or final project that was delivered to IO and NGO. The goal was to develop a project. The province had very clear in mind what they wanted, and we are going to roll through a park, which eventually will evolve to a parkway in the prairie. We're very proud of what we've developed. I think it meets, we are sure that it meets the goals of everyone, and it will be a good impact to the community. As we said, local content is key for this type of projects, and we're willing and open to start conversations with local parties to see how we can find opportunities together for everyone to be involved in this big project. As I said, we've already started conversations with unions. We already have an agreement with the University of Windsor, and we are eager and open to further conversations with any firm that would be willing to be part of the project. I think Roger and Garfield talked a little bit about the technical aspects of the transaction, and then in terms of next steps, as Roger said, we reached financial close, and since the moment we were announced preferred proponent, we kept on working. It's true that we were focused on closing the transaction, but the design followed, and we continue with the development of the design and other activities that could allow us to start as soon as possible and meet our deadlines, because at the end of the day, we've got a schedule that we have to meet, and we need to stay under budget, and we're very confident that we're going to be able to do that.
I won't speak to this slide, but we'll just leave it up on the screen for anyone if they're interested in Infrastructure Ontario. It just tells a little bit about who we are and our AFP delivery model.